Good evening, everyone. Or should I say, bienvenido! Welcome to the inaugural Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, give a round of applause. I am Daryl Hartwick. I'm the president and CEO of the North Rock Chamber of Commerce. We are pleased to have you here to celebrate this inaugural event tonight. We hope that you enjoyed the reception beforehand and our silent auction. We will open the doors up again when dinner is served. You can get a drink and then we have an after party. Yes. We want to thank and acknowledge North Rock Tourism, our presenting sponsor, right here down front. Thank you so much. We also want to thank Arkansas PBS, who is live streaming our event tonight, and thank you for watching from the comfort of your home. Tonight, we honor a tremendous group of people. Our Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame board, who led this effort with others across the state. We want to thank our board for their hard work and dedication to inspiring future Hall of Fame inductees. Their names are on the screen, and if they would stand for a moment, we would love to recognize them. Please, Latino board. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce our board chair of the Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame, Miss Angela Snarley. Angela.
In our inaugural, because this is the first time that this been done, we are inspired by a class of Latinos who have reshaped the landscape of the state and this country. The aim of our organization is to preserve such heritage, celebrate, and inspire. We hope that you enjoy this program and this evening and leave here inspired to bring together our Latino culture that is so much a fabric of Arkansas. Not only are we going to tell stories of remarkable Latinos, but we are going to show the difference that they have made to the state. Because change doesn't come if you just wait for it. Change comes when you go make things happen. So these are the people who made things happen in this state. The people in this room, all of you have proactively made changes in your communities and in Arkansas. So it's time, the time has come to recognize the Latino leaders, the Latino game changers, the Latino who have contributed to this great state. Now, while we're at it, we have 2025. So we need to start thinking of which Latinos we're going to nominate for next year. So I encourage you to think about it and start looking at your communities to see who's going to be our next year class. Now, they cannot be eligible unless you nominate them. Therefore, we have to hear from you in this nominating process. The nominating is all in our website. I encourage you to go look at Arkansas Latinos Hall of Fame.com, and so for next year we have another distinguished class. The donations to this 501c3 will enable us to have these Latino stories permanently shown and preserved in the Hall of Fame exhibit that is going to be located at the North Little Rock Chamber. So we're going to be able to come and visit that exhibit, and so you can bring your kids so they can learn who to look up to and what we have done in this state. Please enjoy this fabulous evening, and I hand over the mic to our Master of Ceremonies, Papa Rap Lopez.
Hola. Hello. Ay, mi amor. Un aplauso a Angie. First of all, I'm going to stay on script, and I just have to say this. Tengo que decir esto. I thought I was coming today to induct some people, honorees, that they're really doing a great job, I know with all my heart, but I didn't realize I was going to see so many people that I haven't seen in so many years. Tantas personas, tantas amistades. This looks like a family reunion. So muchas gracias por ustedes estar aquí, unidos, united, like one community as we are. Many of you are asking, how can I get involved? ¿Cómo yo me puedo envolver en esto? Pues mira, muy fácil. The Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame, you know already, it's a non-profit, ¿verdad? Sin fines de lucro, ¿verdad? Eso mismo. Entonces, the sole revenue that they bring in for them is this here. ¿Sí o no? This here. So what we invite you is to join us so we can continue to make this happen. Do you want this to happen again and again and again? Okay. So the good news is tax-free donations. Non-profit, right? I mean, qué fácil. We love it, say gratis. That's a real good word for us, Latino. ¿Verdad? Gratis. Me encanta la cosa gratis. But now comes not the tricky part, maybe for me, tricky, old school. If you look in your tables, you have this QR code, right? Ahí tienen. So take out your phones right now. See, take out your phones right now y fotografíen. Take a picture of that QR code, and if you don't know how to do that, somebody will show you here in this room. Because I don't know, my granddaughter taught me, so que mi nieta me enseñó a mí. And then make sure that you're giving tonight, and giving tonight. And after you have a few drinks, you give a little bit more, ¿verdad? O sea, y un poquito más después un traguito, porque verdaderamente, sin esto está malo. It's not working. This one is? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Have you seen that commercial? Can you hear me now? En español, en portugués, says, ¿me escuchas ahora? ¿Me escuchas ahora? Okay, so very important that you do that, okay? Tap on that link. Give from your heart. Think about what's going on in Arkansas right now and how important it is for us to continue to do things like this. If you look in this room, not everybody here is a Latino. So it's amazing. For me, it's like coming together as one community. And for Latinos we are here, we are not here to celebrate ourselves. We are here to bring to you, to bring to the community whatever we bring to offer, so that way we can continue to work as one community that we are, okay? So desen un aplauso esta noche, and go out there later and find somebody you don't know tonight and get to meet them. Naturally, we can't do this without our donors, right? See? Okay, so remember, any size donation, bigger better, but any size donation, okay? But you know that we can't do things like this if we don't have people that are companies and organizations out there that are sponsoring us, que nos están dando el auspicio. Entonces, no estaríamos aquí sin ellos. Así que vamos a empezar con el primer sponsor esta noche, que es, I want to thank our presenting sponsor, que son North Little Rock Tourism, who supported the inception of the Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame. We appreciate your support. Do you appreciate their support? Porque sin ellos, esto no existe. Okay? Muy bien. And now, we're going to start with our sponsors, silver sponsors. ¿Cómo se dice silver en español? Plata. Muy importante. We would like to thank our silver sponsor, okay, McClarty Auto Group. We appreciate your generosity and support. Did I say that right, McClarty? Gracias, señor. Compren su carro en McClarty. I'm talking about you, but it's good. Muy importante eso. Porque sí, están auspiciando. They are taking care of us, okay? Entonces, our bronze sponsors son Proland Title. Okay, you can do better than that. Proland Title, Encore Bank, Baptist Health, Las Palmas, Geofencing, and the Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation. Muy bonito. And finally, we want to thank all other sponsors that are making this possible. The North Little Rock Chamber of Commerce, la Cámara de Comercio, the Arkansas Business Publishing Group. Aplausos a todo el mundo. Come on, give me love. Univision. Eso. And PBS Arkansas in the house. Let's give it up. This is being live streamed, right? So live stream, so you gotta behave. Pero qué bonito. I mean, is this the first time? Live stream. Así que nos estamos viendo mucho. Todo el estado puede estar viendo. Everybody's watching us right now. So we're going to show them that we need to have more of these. Sí o sí? Sí. Bueno, okay. Now we will learn, vamos a estar aprendiendo, we will be learning a little bit more about all these organizations and all the people that are really sponsoring and helping us out during the program. But now, a little housekeeping, ¿verdad? You already know where the bathrooms are, right? ¿Ya saben dónde están los baños? Pero yo no sé. Okay, pero los teléfonos, por favor. See if you understand. See if you speak Spanish. Teléfonos, silencio, cognitive silencio, silence. Okay, so please, por favor, para que así no se interrumpa la programación, so we don't interrupt the programming. And then, with further ado, I have to present somebody real special, que ella es la Stephanie Slagle, que es la directora de Estrategia de Comunicaciones y Mercadeo del Departamento de Turismo North Little Rock, de aquí de North Little Rock. So let's give it a Director of Strategic Communications and Marketing of North Little Rock Tourism, Stephanie Slagle. Let's give it up. Neta.
So the reason we exist is to develop and market and advocate for the city of North Little Rock. We want to have an inclusive environment so people feel welcome here. We want them to make vibrant memories of their experiences, whether they live here or they just come to visit.
Tourism does a lot more than just promote and help advertise for our restaurants and our food trucks. We also help when it comes to ushering in a new business or a new food truck. We like to help guide them along the way. We like to assist with their permits or any questions that they may have. Any marketing questions, we like to also connect them. So if we're having conversations of businesses that have a need, we want to connect and really be that person they can go to and say, hey, I've got this idea, who can you connect me with? We really do work on those relationships and that networking so that our businesses can be successful and that they can come to us and we can support them in whatever way that they need.
The impact that we have on the local community is that we try to include them as much as possible in the North Little Rock Tourism brand. The people that love North Little Rock are the people that live here, and they're the best ones to sell it. You know, if they have family and friends that are coming in from out of town, we want them to be able to have the tools and the knowledge to be able to say, hey, you should try out this restaurant, or you should come out and try the attractions that are here. You should come back again. So they are an important part of our strategy to try to make sure that they understand what all North Little Rock has to offer so that they can share that with other people too.
Hello, hola. Is it on? Is it on? Yeah, okay. My title sounds a lot more impressive in Spanish. I might have to get you to teach me. First of all, congratulations to this year's inductees. North Little Rock Tourism is honored to be presenting the Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame. Thank you to the North Little Rock Chamber of Commerce for initiating this program and including us. As the video kind of highlighted, North Little Rock Tourism is about economic development, so jobs and bringing in visitors to support local businesses, helping restaurants, hotels, and attractions be successful, and looking for opportunities to grow. But first and foremost, we are in the business of storytelling. And in the tourism industry, we've heard for years from travelers that they're looking for and appreciate authenticity. Tech-savvy travelers can easily research and book travel, but what they really crave is truth and authentic connections with each other and the places that they visit. So most of our city stories, including those of our Latino population, are already here, but it's our responsibility to ask, listen, and build the bridge. Yes, we've done some work already through the North Little Rock Hispanic Heritage Festival, marketing focused on our Hispanic-owned and operated businesses, and helping new businesses navigate the sometimes tedious process of paperwork and permits. But tonight, these incredible leaders and organizations are inspiring us to do even more. Tonight is also personal for me. I'm a third-generation American, as far as I know, and there are a lot of gaps in my family history. It was a personal choice when my grandfather immigrated from Mexico City to a suburb outside Chicago and started a family to assimilate his family as much as possible, which meant his children did not learn Spanish and weren't part of that culture and that tradition. It also meant that his children couldn't communicate with their grandparents, so there was a lot that was lost in there. But the lesson here, fortunately, is that later generations like ours have the resources and the ability to choose for ourselves, to learn and connect and grow, and to put in the effort to create those real connections personally and professionally. In fact, now we have a Facebook group of cousins from all over the US that are talking to each other and using Facebook Translate so we can actually communicate, so it's great. So it's inspiring to meet and hear from others who have embraced their heritage and paved the way for future generations to be fulfilled in the U.S., be true to themselves, and build bridges. Because at the end of the day, that's why we're all here. Across all of our different industries and occupations, the most significant, and for me, fulfilling part of what we do is come together in pursuit of a purpose while also learning about our differences respectfully and with an open heart and with an open mind. So our organizations are doing a lot to connect. We could do more. I was going to attempt my remarks today in Spanish to illustrate that point, that it's good to try things even if you're going to make mistakes, but that would have ended with all of us very confused, including myself. So congratulations again to this evening's inductees. Thank you for your determination, your drive, and your passion to make the path easier for those that follow. You've inspired me, and I will be sharing your stories with my kids, the next generation.
I would love for you to do that in Spanish. Remember this, A-E-I-O-U. If you know how to pronounce that, A-E-I-O-U, put the letter in front of it. You'll be reading Spanish, even if you don't understand it, ¿ok? ¿Verdad que sí? Que así de fácil. Ok, ahora, gracias. Gracias, mi hermanita, gracias. Gracias, muchas gracias de mi corazón for doing what you're doing, okay? It's about you, but it's good. It's all right, but you just pretend you do it. Hola. Muy bien. Ahora nos vamos a hacer, antes de comer, antes de partir el pan, we're breaking bread together here, but I want to introduce somebody that's going to help us in the blessing of this dinner, que es somebody that I've known for so many years. It's such a pleasant surprise to see him here today. Al Monseñor Scott Friend, para que nos dirija en oración, so we can say a prayer for all of us. Recibámoslo, mi gran hermano Scott Friend.
It's a great honor to be here and to offer this prayer to get us started. We're also going to pray for whatever we've already eaten too. So, en el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén. Señor Dios nos dice por el profeta Isaías, en la visión que tenía de su casa celestial, hay muchos rostros en la casa de Dios. God our Father, you speak through Isaiah, and he has a vision. He sees your celestial home that you have for us, your kingdom. And he says there are many faces in God's house. And certainly today, we are very blessed in the state of Arkansas to see that diversity present here. We come from different places, different languages, different cultures, different ways of life, but we have found a home here. And we give you thanks for all of this, especially the Latino community and the blessing it is for this state and the blessing it's been for my whole life. I'm grateful to you. We ask you to bless the food that we're going to share, bless our time together, help us to grow in love for each other, and help us to encounter in the midst of all of us here, your Son Jesus, who is our Lord, forever and ever. Amen. Bon appetit. In the name of the Father, the Son.
Gracias, hermano. A comer. Okay, regresamos un ratito. We'll be back in a little bit, but enjoy your meal, okay? A comer, and don't forget as you eat, check out that QR code. If you're not into that technology yet, please keep on checking that out, okay? Teach the person around you if they don't know how to, okay? Enjoy, que disfruten, buen provecho.
little bit of Juan
Vamos a
Gabriel.
venir con este popurrí. A ver, ¿quién le gusta Juan Gabriel? Ok, ¿nos ayudan a cantarla? Vamos a venir por aquí poniendo el ambiente. Nosotros los latinos nos encanta el ambiente. Y venimos por aquí con esto que dice así.
It works better if I use the right microphone, right? Let's give it one more time. Divinas. And you know we have an after party, right? So we're going to convince them to see if they can go to an after party and this continue this fiesta. Wonderful, wonderful voices and means divine voices. Voces divinas. Okay, ahora a lo que vinimos. What we came for, right? I'd like to welcome now a mi amiga, a mi hermana, a la persona that's the chair of the Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame, Angie, ¿dónde está Angela Shirley? Para que me ayude a presentar los premios que vamos a dar, because now it's award time, right? Are we here to give out awards? Yeah. Mi hermana, Angie, ¿cómo estás, Angie?
Bien.
Qué bueno. Toda tuya. Entonces, empezamos el award. Tú vas a dar los awards, ¿cómo vamos a hacer esto?
We're gonna call the nominees and then give them the award.
Ah, no, qué linda. Me gusta, ella está encarnada. Y ella, we're gonna give them. Bueno, no. Bueno, our first inductee is Dr. Fabricio Medina Bolívar. ¿Ok? Que tú me ayudes un poquito aquí.
Sí, claro. Dr. Fabricio Medina Bolívar scientific journey began with a bachelor's in science biology from Cayetano Heredia University of Peru. He has come a long ways from Peru to Arkansas. He followed by a PhD in plant physiology.
Wow.
And from Pennsylvania State University, he pursued postdoctoral research in molecular biology at Virginia Tech, and then joined the faculty of Arkansas State University in 2005. Currently, Dr. Medina Bolivar is a professor of plant metabolic engineering in the Department of Biological Sciences and the director of both environmental science and molecular biosciences. He conducts in Arkansas cutting-edge research at his lab at the Arkansas Biosciences Institute.
Un aplauso, démosles al doctor Fabricio Medina Bolívar, gran científico.
I'm Dr. Fabricio Medina Bolivar. I'm a professor in the Department of Biological Sciences at Arkansas State University. I'm also the director of Environmental Sciences and Molecular Biosciences graduate programs. And also at the university, I serve as the president of the Latina and Latino Faculty and Staff Association. In addition to my academic occupations here at the university, I'm also the executive director of the American Council for Medicinal Reactive Plants. I came to Arkansas State University in 2005. It's been almost 19 years right now. I moved from Virginia Tech, and before that I was at Penn State, where I did my PhD in plant biochemistry. I currently direct a laboratory in the area of plant biotechnology and medicine. Pretty much we're working on using plants as factories to produce medicinal compounds. I've been working in this area of research for more than 30 years right now, where we're taking plants and trying to discover new treatments or chemicals for treatment and prevention of different diseases such as cancer. One of my major applications has been on triple-negative breast cancer, which is one most difficult to treat. Over the years here at Arkansas State University, I have been mentoring a large number of students, both undergraduate students and PhD students and master students, about 80 students over my career. And all these students have come from a very diverse background. We have students from almost 13 different countries. many also Hispanic students and now they're taking really good positions both in academia and industry. In addition to this, I'm very, very passionate to help and mentor also undergraduate students going into the medical fields or other areas in their careers. I also have been very involved with the Professional Society, which is the American Council for Medicinally Active Plants. I was honored to host the first international conference here at Arkansas State University in 2012. This was the first event at this magnitude that attracts representatives from more than 15 countries here to Jonesboro, Arkansas. So it was really a great opportunity to expose what we're doing here at the university, what's going on here in the state of Arkansas in this area of research. I'm also very involved with my community. I'm very closely connected with the Centro Hispano here in Jonesboro. Right now, the liaison for the Northeast Arkansas Hispanic Professional Network, where we provide mentoring opportunities for other students or for other professionals that would like to play a big role here in the community. I'm really thankful for the opportunity and the great honor to receive this award. This is, I would like to thank my colleagues, my students, and everybody here that have making this award possible, and this is a great opportunity for me to continue working and helping others to be better and be a good mentor for other Hispanics in our community.
Buenas noches. Good evening, esteemed guests, friends, and colleagues. I stand here tonight deeply honored and profoundly humbled to receive this recognition. To be inducted into the Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame is not just a celebration of my life and work, but a celebration of the journey, the communities, and the people who have shaped and inspired me along the way. My story began in Lima, Peru. My parents instilled in me the values of dedication, education, and service. They worked tirelessly to provide me with not just an education, but an appreciation for diverse passions from biology to music. They gave me the motivation to explore and discover how plants work and how they impact human health, which has been the foundation for my research over the years. For that, I owe them endless gratitude. I want to express my deepest appreciation to Arkansas State University, where I have had the privilege to grow as an educator, scientist, and administrator. It is a place that has provided me with the freedom to explore, innovate, and collaborate with a brilliant community of colleagues and students. It is also a place where I have witnessed the power of mentorship, not just in developing scientific knowledge, but in shaping the life and careers of so many bright young minds from Arkansas and around the world. To my students, both in the classroom and in my laboratory, thank you. Watching them achieve their goals and thrive gives me the greatest joy and fulfillment. They are the true legacy of my work, and I'm grateful for the privilege of being part of their journey. I also want to acknowledge the Latino community in Northeast Arkansas. My involvement with El Centro Hispano has been an avenue to give back to a community that has supported and inspired me in so many ways. This award is a reflection of our shared commitment to embrace one another and create opportunities for future generations. Finally, I want to thank my partner, my family, and my friends for their unwavering support. You have stood by me through every challenge and celebrated every success, and this moment is as much yours as it's mine. To the Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame, thank you for this incredible honor. It is a reminder of the importance of recognizing our stories and contributions, not just as individuals, but as a collective community. It means so much to me to be here today as just one small part of this incredible community of accomplishments and dreams. Gracias, and thank you all. Muchas gracias.
Let's go to our next inductee, Nos vamos ahora a presentar al doctor Guerrero, mi hermano y mi amigo. I want to say, Dr. Andre Guerrero has dedicated to his career to advancing educational opportunities, equality for all, supporting marginalized communities. Beginning with his work with migrant Mexican Americans children in the lower Rio Grande Valley, Dr. Guerrero has assigned a curriculum for language minority students, served as a foundation officer, directed a graduate program in education at Antioch College, and was commissioner of Spanish-speaking affairs for Ohio. He also served 2 terms as a VISTA volunteer in the 60s. For the last 25 years of his career, el Dr. Guerrero was the state director of the program for language minority here in Arkansas. So eso es una labor que verdaderamente fue maravillosa. He is most proud of the personal notes and photos from teachers who completed the ESL Graduate Academy training established, which equipped over 2,201, because I'm part of that, Arkansas public school teachers with ESL endorsements from 2000 to 2014. Dr. Guerrero's work has significantly impacted Arkansas teachers and students, ensuring greater opportunities for English learners and contributing to the success of future generations. Y yo no puedo decirlo más, si el doctor Andrés Guerrero, no sé dónde estaríamos. I don't know where we would be in the state of Arkansas. So let's give it up for Dr. Guerrero.
I'm Andre Guerrero. I was born in Laredo, Texas, and I came to Arkansas and began working for the State Department of Education. I need to say that I have been privileged to participate with members of our community and others in bettering the educational opportunities for children. In this instance, for Latino children, but other children as well, so that they can succeed in the public schools. When you're raised in Laredo, Texas, you're on the frontera to Mexico. And you see immigrants coming and going all the time. And when I got to Arkansas, I saw that as in other parts of our country, and during other parts of our country's history, immigrants had come in from Ellis Island on the East Coast and Angel Island on the West Coast. And it occurred to me that this was a moment in Arkansas history where we were beginning to see and receive large numbers, fairly large numbers of immigrants, specifically Latino immigrants and others. And I began to look at what kinds of educational services and opportunities our children and their families would need. And so this is how my work began. One of the challenges that we have even today is the challenge of our own educations. So what I began to see is that these wonderful teachers that were receiving students in our public schools, they just didn't know, had no experience or little experience in welcoming the families and teaching them. And so it occurred to me that we needed to do some training with our teachers and with the school board itself, school boards and the State Board of Education, as to the resources that would be needed for us to succeed in our duty and obligation in reaching these children successfully in school. It's an honor to be recognized through the Hall of Fame, but I'm comfortable with it in a way because there are so many others, I think, that have made more of a contribution and for a longer period of time under greater challenges in many ways than I have. We have people in the medical field. We have people providing social services. Of course, people in education and in the schools, in community organizing, that have made tremendous contributions. These recognitions are basically honoring our community and the progress we've made. While it's a personal honor, of course, it's something that recognizes our community as a whole, so I think that's a good thing.
Welcome, con un aplauso caluroso al doctor Andre Guerrero.
I'm really humbled to follow the previous honoree. I just felt so small when I looked at all the things he had done. And I'm here with so many people that need to be up here with me. And it's just a good feeling to be here all the way around. In reading the purpose of establishing this Latino Hall of Fame, the founders stated that they aim to acknowledge those who affected the social, cultural, economic, or political well-being of our community, state, or nation. This generous wording provides for the widest possible embrace, celebrating achievement. And it occurred to me that what we are really celebrating this evening are our immigrants. Over 35 years ago, this immigrant arrived in Arkansas, and the state opened its arms and allowed me to work with some of its very best, its teachers. And together we were blessed with making our schools a more welcome home for immigrant children. I was inspired by our teachers and the children they taught and are still teaching. The act of immigrating is an act of courage, hope, and faith, an accomplishment and achievement in itself. And your presence here this evening is further testimony to their contributions. Our immigrant families have enriched the cultural and social DNA of our state. What a gift to all of us and to me. Thank you.
Wow, moves my heart. Mi hermano, my big bro, André Guerrero. Qué chévere. Bueno, señores, ahora vámonos a otro inductee, que es Lisette Young. Did I say it right? Lisette Young. She moved to Little Rock in 1997, joining a small Latino community in Arkansas, recognizing the need for stronger community connections, because that involves, she was involved in the League of United Latin American Citizens, LULAC, in the Little Rock chapter. Lisette later collaborated with the University of Arkansas at Little Rock, Arkansas Global Programs at the University of Arkansas for an intensive English language programs. Ese fue su programa, Intenso Inglés. She has made a difference to more than 7,000 children and teens who were forensically interviewed in their own language with their own cultural overtones. Lisette has mentored forensic interviewers and provided extensive training on child abuse and related topics. Today, she assists not only children, but all victims in Arkansas, heading the reparation program of the state. Watch the video, please.
Lisette Young, and I was born in Mexico City, but I was raised in Guadalajara, Jalisco. My husband, Michael, is from here, or he grew up here, So I've been in Arkansas since 1997. It is very interesting how I end up assisting victims because my degree from Mexico actually is in graphic design, advertising, and marketing. So when I relocated to Arkansas with my husband, that was the thing that I thought I was going to be doing, and I did that for a while, doing fundraising and marketing. But after I had my son Carlos, there were so many complications with the pregnancy that I decided that I wanted to do something meaningful, and I didn't know what meaningful was going to be. But there was an organization that was starting the first Latino program to assist victims of crime. And my idea was to meet the director and ask her if I could run their marketing under pieces so I could translate them into Spanish. But after like 15, 20 minutes into the conversation, she said, no, I don't want you to run the marketing. I want you to run the Latino program to assist victims. So after crying pretty much for like 2 or 3 months, thinking that I wasn't going to be able to survive all the crime that I was seeing, not only just for Latinos, but immigrants in general, I ended up staying there and thinking that every year was going to be my last one. And I ended up staying there 7.5 years. I entered a shoe store that I never been before, and I ran into the director of the Child Advocacy Center here in Arkansas that knew me from my advocacy work. So she said, hey Lizette, I heard what happened, so I don't know if you're looking for a job, but if you want to work for me, I need a child forensic interviewer, and you can be the one. So a month later, I was interviewing children, and I interviewed children until last year, so for 11 years. And after about 7,000 children, I was a little bit tired and or burned out, which I miss it now. So finally, a friend called me and said, I'm leaving this position, so if you want to apply for the Crime Victims Reparations Program, then the job can be yours. So I applied, and here I am. I'm the new administrator of the Crime Victims Reparations Program. Well, I want to say that as a Latina and as a woman, it's been very important for me not only to represent the Latino community, but to me to be the voice of sometimes the voiceless. I have met so many immigrants and so many Latinos that sometimes they don't speak even Spanish, that they speak an indigenous language, or that they are afraid of the police or getting services. So the most important thing for me has been not only help them or assist them with services, but also to educate. This road, it's been very surprising but very rewarding. I have met a lot of wonderful people, a lot of supporters, a lot of people that are doing great work. And I think what I want to say is that this is a team effort. I know that I really appreciate and recognize today, but the biggest thing is that we need to rely on each other to create healthier communities and also to support each other as Latinos because we all together can do great work.
Lisa Young.
Yes, very short. Good evening, good night. How are you? I'm going to try to calm down. I have to read it because I don't want to mess up, but I want to start by thanking the Chamber of Commerce for this recognition, and not just for me, but also for the other inductees, and also for all the people that are here that I didn't know when they said it was sold out. I didn't really want to believe that, but it is big. And also to the committee for the Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame, which I'm sure it was very difficult to choose among many, many, many deserving individuals. I stand here before you today, and I am filled with immense gratitude and appreciation. Celebrating over 25 years in Arkansas is a milestone I could never have imagined. The journey has taken me into so many directions. However, the unwavering support of my husband, my son, my late mother and grandmother, and I want to start crying, my friends and my family that are here over there in table 1, have kept me going all these years. To my husband, Michael, and my son, who probably is watching at Purdue, he's in West Lafayette, there are enough words to express my gratitude. You have always been my cheerleaders, my safe haven, and my crying shoulder all these years. You have been there to fuel my ambition and always keep me grounded. Without whether there was late nights, early mornings, working on weekends, and the countless moments in between, you have been always there, cheering me up and lifting me up. To my family, my friends, and my extended family, thank you for your constant encouragement, for being my surrounding boards, and for reminding me to laugh and to keep going even during those toughest times. Your believing in me has been a source of strength, and I am so fortunate to have each of you in my life. Together, we have shared the ups and downs, the triumphs, and the challenges, and every step of this journey has been made sweeter because of all of you. I want to finally thank all the people I have met in my career and here in Arkansas, including many of you that are friends, like Papa Rap said, that I haven't seen in a long time. You have shared my love for helping others and my dedication to assisting Latino crime victims and other immigrants from all over the world, young and old. The resilience and perseverance keeps me humble, encouraged, and always moving forward. Finally, I look forward to the next chapter, and I do so with a full heart, knowing that I have the most incredible support behind me. Thank you for being my rock, my inspiration, and my biggest advocates. I hope to celebrate more successes together as a community. However, there is much more to be done, as we will support all of those that would follow after us. Thank you so much. Buenas gracias.
Wow. I'm so impressed. Everything that's going on. And remember, next year, some of you that are sitting down are going to be the ones. Señor Cónsul de Mexico, qué lindo. Wow. So, now we're going to another person that I know, that I've met long time ago. Señor, I was going to say Roberto Martinez, but Angie told me, Señor Roberto Martinez. Eso, vamos a darle. Don Roberto. So he's a resident of Sevier. Did I say that right? Sevier. Sevier. ¿Lo estoy diciendo bien? ¿Lo digo en español? Sevier. There we go. Sevier County, Arkansas, and has been progressively realizing his dream since moving from Chicago to Arkansas in 1980. Inspired by Arkansas' Land of Opportunity slogan and Arkansas' resemblance to his beloved Mexico, he settled between Oratio and the Queen, embracing a dramatic lifestyle change from city to rural life. Martinez faced challenges including establishing credit and credibility, but his perseverance led to significant achievement in agriculture, su perseverancia. Early on, Don Roberto positioned himself in boards to help his paisanos, helping fight discriminatory, That's it. I'm ESL too, okay? English language learner. Okay. Entonces, leading practices against Latino farmers. So Martinez proudly owns Rancho La Esperanza and serves on the board of visitors for Cosato Community College. That's it? Cosato? Okay. Say again. That's what I said. The Arkansas Farm Bureau and the Sevier County Farm Service Agency. He played a key role in integrating Cosato Community College into the University of Arkansas system. Watch this video so you can see what I'm talking about.
Mi nombre es Roberto Martínez, soy originario del estado de Zacatecas. Vivo aquí en Arkansas desde 1979. Me gusta la vida del campo, soy campesino, no me arrepiento de ser campesino. Me gusta lo que hago, la vida del campo es buena. Hacemos lo que nos gusta hacer. Participamos en algunas actividades también de la comunidad o del estado, y somos una comunidad ya, hoy en día somos una comunidad creciente. En Dicuí la población latina es de más o menos 60%, y en el condado, que nuestro condado es el condado de Superior, la población latina representa como el 38%. Muchos de los latinos que ya viven afuera de la ciudad ya son dueños también de sus propios ranchos con ganado, granjas de pollo. Otros latinos ya son contratistas, tienen sus propios negocios. Mucha de la construcción aquí en el condado y fuera del condado se echa por manos latinas. Puedo ver un progreso significante considerando que la comunidad latina todavía es joven aquí, comparando con otros lugares. Latinos estamos creciendo, progresando, y nuestra contribución a la economía es significante. Desafíos que encontramos era que sentíamos que había resistencia para aceptarnos. Se decía que no aceptaban a extranjeros o gente de afuera. Había resistencia en eso. A través de los años y hemos mostrado que venimos con ganas de trabajar, ser parte de la comunidad sin causar problemas. Todo ha cambiado la manera que algunas personas nos miraban a como nos miran hoy día. Somos una parte, ¿verdad?, íntegra de la comunidad, participamos casi en todo. Nos sentimos aceptados por las autoridades, por la gente, los ciudadanos del condado, y es agradable y satisfactorio ver un cambio positivo a través de los años. Es difícil todavía creer, ¿verdad?, que me han elegido para este gran honor. Creo que no lo merezco. Hay personas que han participado, han hecho muchas cosas más, pero lo agradezco infinitamente. Gracias a la Cámara de Comercio, a todas las personas que están participando para hacer este gran evento histórico. Para mí es con mucho orgullo y es un gran privilegio haber sido seleccionado para esto. Gracias a todos ustedes.
Recibamos un gran aplauso al señor Don Roberto Martínez.
Good evening. As you can hear, I have a terrible sore throat. But I can say a couple things. First, I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce, their board of directors for all their dedication, their work to get this historic event possible here tonight. Also, I'd like to thank all my family and all my friends that took their time and effort to come to celebrate with us here tonight. It's for me not only a tremendous honor, but a great privilege to have been considered for this amazing award. I hope I can say a couple more words. I was asked how and why I decided to move to Arkansas. It is funny that when I'm standing here tonight, I'm standing only a few yards away from where the idea or my dream got started. It was in the late 70s. We were driving from Chicago to visit my family in Mexico, and as we were crossing the Arkansas River here in Arkansas, that I remember reading the logo on the license plates that read, Arkansas, the land of opportunity. I said, man, this is what I've been looking for all my life. We went to Mexico to visit my family. The phrase got stuck in my head. And I was way back. We stopped in Texarkana. We bought a local paper, hoping to find something for sale that we could afford to buy. There was an ad that read, for sale, 40 acres of land and 2 commercial chicken houses. I called the number. The man said, we are 50 miles northwest of Texarkana, outside the Queen. We went and looked at it, made an offer, and with the help of farm credit, we bought the farm. Without knowing anything about raising commercial chickens. We didn't know what we were getting into, because we have been living in Chicago for over 10 years. We had some things over there that we need to sell before we could finally move to Arkansas. When we told our friends in Chicago the idea of moving to Arkansas, they all discouraged us. They say, you have a house, you have a good job, you have a building for rent, and you are leaving everything and going to Arkansas to raise chickens. You are not only dumb, you are stupid. One told me, Arkansas is full of hillbillies. When we arrived in Superior County, we realized that there was a resistance from some of the residents about newcomers or immigrants. Some would call us the Mexicans. Others just simply call us the wetbacks. I made 2 friends over there, and they both told me, Robert, go back to Chicago. You will never make it here. I thought about it, but I had a little pride, and I decided to stay. I'm running out of voice, but I also, before I had my daughter, I brought her with me so she could say something for me. I also wanted to thank not only Farm Credit for lending us the money to get started, also the Bank of Horatio State Bank. During those years, the only bank that would lend money to us was Horatio State Bank. And for a long time, they were the only bank. I also wanted to thank Pilgrims because they allowed us, they taught us, and we raised chickens for them for 45 years. You allowed my daughter to say the rest of them. The words that I wanted to say, thank you very much.
If you know my dad, you know that God has a sense of humor, because on the day that he needed maybe a stronger voice, but he pushed through that pretty well, so I think he pretty much covered everything. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that he is very grateful for this award, and so grateful for all of you who have contributed to that. I think the only thing he left out was, we need to stay unified, stay strong, because there's still a lot to do, a lot of work to be done. And I believe Ms. Yang said that before. But he also wanted to convey how much of an honor it was to be here with all the other inductees. So thank you.
Señor, wow, qué bonito. Bueno, ahora vamos para el Centro Hispano. Okay, El Centro Hispano was founded by Sister Elaine Willett of the Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church in Jonesboro in 1997 as an outreach program for the largest growing minority in the region. In 2003, El Centro Hispano was incorporated as a certified 501c3 non-denominational, sin dominación, nonprofit organization, Hispanic Community Service, Inc., And a couple of years later, Gina Gomez, mi amiga, mi hermana, became the executive director. In 2017, the leadership team brought their community together to construct a new facility that was 85% paid for at the first of the construction. When they started, 85% paid for. It is now bursting at the seams after only 6 short years. The building will soon be undergoing an expansion project due to el Centros Hispanos' unprecedented growth. Así que creciendo de verdad, el Centro Hispano. Y miren lo que están haciendo. See what they're doing.
Centro Hispano was started as an outreach program by Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church in Jonesboro. Sister Ellen Willett is the founder. It was opened in 1997, and then in 2003 there were some other individuals in our community interested in opening another Hispanic center. So the decision made was, instead of opening another Hispanic center, let's just join forces, work together. So we became a non-profit, non-denominational organization in 2003 and changed our name from Catholic Hispanic Center to Hispanic Community Services. What we have today, El Centro Hispano. We continue providing the same services and programs, but it was a great opportunity to expand our organization and also for everybody to feel part of it.
We provide services and programs in 6 different areas: social, legal, education, health, cultural, and civic engagement. In the educational area, we have La Escuelita, which is a program for children from kindergarten to 12th grade. We have the Hispanic Emerging Leaders Program. This program is for Hispanic high school students. We have the Girls Enrichment Program, and this program is for Hispanic junior high and high school girls. We also provide classes of English, Spanish, citizenship, and we have a program for Hispanic pregnant women or with babies up to 6 months of age called La Cuna.
The Hispanic Center here in Jonesboro does a great job of bringing the entire community together. In my own family's experience, my grandfather helped relocate several Polish families from Poland immediately following World War II. They had been displaced, and they wound up here in the United States, wound up in Northeast Arkansas. So I think the Hispanic Center does somewhat the same thing. We help people become acclimated to our educational system, to our legal system, to our employment system, and that benefits everyone.
What inspires us every day is our own experience, the experiences that we had when coming to a new country, when moving to the United States.
inspiration for many of us. She inspired us to ensure that through our daily work, every individual will have access to resources and opportunities, regardless of their socioeconomic status, immigration status, or level of education. Years after its inception, El Centro Hispano was incorporated as a nonprofit, non-denominational organization. El Centro Hispano has been more than an organization providing services and programs, and it is the second home where many, including myself, have found warmth in moments of despair. I will never forget how hard it was for me to leave my beloved Colombia and start a new life in the United States as an international student. I felt completely lost and overwhelmed. It was really depressing and difficult to adjust to a new life. Coming from a 10 million people city to a 60,000 then in Jonesboro, Arkansas was a completely shock for me. I was thinking that I was bilingual back then, but when I came to Arkansas, I didn't understand the accent and I didn't understand anything. I didn't understand how the school system, immigration system, the health system work, and I felt so lonely. As immigrants, we all have unique reasons for coming to the United States. But in the end, most of us struggle with similar experiences and trying to find an opportunity to succeed in this country. That opportunity was offered to me by Sister Elaine and Father Wood, who is here with me today. I thank God for placing me in this incredible organization, allowing me to be the voice for many in my community. I must be honest, this has not been easy. This work has been hard. There have been countless ups and downs and many obstacles that we have faced together. Behind the scenes, there have been many sacrifices that often go unseen. I'm deeply grateful for many individuals like those present here with me, Table 9 and Table 10, and Dr. Fabricio Medina Bolivar and his team too. You all have supported us for many years to continue doing this work. I'm very proud of what we have been able to build together. The organization we have today will not exist without the support of my family, my kids. I love having you here today. Our board members, our wonderful team, and all our partners and volunteers who have made it possible to create opportunities through collaboration. People often ask how we have established such a strong organization in one of the most conservative areas of the state of Arkansas. The answer lies in our unity, a diverse mix of individuals working together toward a common goal to improve the quality of life of the Latino community in Arkansas. Together, we embody our vision of one community, one family. As we look to the future, let us remember to continue building opportunities working together. Let's continue creating a vibrant and inclusive Arkansas where every voice, every dream, and every life is valued. Gracias y que Dios los bendiga. Thank you and God bless you.
Let's give another hand a todos los que fueron nominados, all the inductees. Y a mi gran amiga y hermana, Angela Snurse. Angie, ella le dice que le diga Angie. Vamos a darle un aplauso a Angie también porque verdaderamente. So, we and you, I know, hope that you enjoyed this evening, inspiradora. Because I know that we all share the same passion in this room of preserving the legacy of Latinos in Arkansas. We are the new Arkansans. Nosotros somos los nuevos arkansanos. Estamos aquí haciendo historia. We are making history juntos, together. And that your changes, your inspiration can continue to touch our communities. And we cannot wait for change. Recuerda como dijo Angie, we cannot wait for change. We must go. If we're not invited to the party, we show up, right? Así somos nosotros. Así que we have to make opportunities happen for us, for our children. The future of Arkansas está en las manos de ustedes. So it is time to make our Latino in Arkansas known not only to our communities throughout the state, but en el mundo entero, en el universo, que se sepa que en Arkansas verdaderamente estamos haciendo una labor preciosa, unidos, trabajando como una comunidad, que sepa todo el mundo la historia de Arkansas, ¿ok? Así que dense un aplauso a ustedes por estar aquí. Give yourself a hand. And no se olviden, remember the only source of income for this event is what? Aquí. So I hope that all of you hit that QR code. If now I'll be around wearing a T-shirt with it on my back. So you guys, that would be big one, Papa. Así que pero please, because this needs to continue. No podemos parar aquí, okay? So, contribuyan a Arkansas Latino Hall of Fame para continuar, porque next year, 2025, aquí vamos a estar, ¿verdad que sí? And remember, aquí vamos a estar, we're going to be here, but I see so many heroes here, so many people are doing so much for our community that next year we're going to have another list, but it's in your hands, en su mano. I don't suggest another award. I'm going to suggest an award for Amigos de los Latinos. Because together is better. And with many of you out here that are not Latino, we cannot do also the work that we do because of what you guys do, okay? So thank you very much for doing this. And go online, nominate somebody that you know that's been working hard. They're not asking for the nominations. They're not asking to be put here. I know Dr. Andre Guerrero very well. He's not asking. He didn't ask for that. But we need to recognize them. Para que el esfuerzo, the effort that they made through all these years, they say, it paid off for my children, for my grandchildren, okay? Así que, muchas gracias. Vamos a big thank you. Everybody here for our sponsors, especially our presenting sponsors, North Little Rock Tourism. ¿Verdad? Estamos locos aquí. And now, I know that some of you, silent auction, remember that one? Okay, woo, I know that you're probably going to win something, right? So I'm going to mention the name of what you win. The painting Soy un Nopal, and forgive me, Miles Goggins, ¿lo dije bien? No? I killed your name. Oh, that's what I said. I said it in Spanish. Miles Goggins, okay? Okay. Entonces, Mezcal from Oaxaca. Diana Giordani. Diana Giordani? She got it? I know you. Qué linda. Querido Brasil. Okay. And the jewelry de Oaxaca, la joyería de Oaxaca, el colibrí, un brazalete, los aretes, necklace, para Seiji, ayúdame. It was only you. Who was the only person? How do I pronounce your name? Sergio Cejas. Sergio. Tú eres doctor. Oh my God. Muy bien. Entonces este sí lo tengo. Frida, by Luis Atilano. Daniel Martínez. ¿Ok? Ok, Daniel Martínez. En 3 generaciones gift basket. Diana Giordani. Está bien, está directa, está pegada. Y también tenemos Painted Purse by Isaac Elguera. So, Elizabeth Touchstone. ¡Woo! Ese nombre yo la conozco. Y Mariposas en mi vida para Mary Collins. So, once again, oh, by the way, you can pay for these items at the check-in table, okay? We won't let you go. Watch them. You know who they are, right? No. Okay. Nuevamente, felicidades to all the inductees 2024, and thank you for attending. And after this, la fiesta, that's when the party gets started. And I want you to have safe travels, a good, great evening. But I want to do something really quick. Please stand up. Everybody, please stand up for me because I know that you've been sitting there. Okay? I know you've been sitting. Todo el mundo ponerse de pie. Todo el mundo los que pueda ponerse de pie. Okay. And then we're just going to little stretch, and I'm out of here. Okay? But let's call the hogs. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Big Sully! Woo! Big Sully! Woo! Big Sully! Razorback! Enjoy the party! Muchas gracias, buenas noches y que disfruten con cuidadito. Adiosito. Go party now, don't go, okay? Gracias.
Invítanos al after party.
After party.